hello, my lovely friends. It's Christine Trainor here, talking to you from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. How are you all doing on this 14th day of March, the 14th day of the third month of the new decade? Whoa. And of course, sorry guys, sometimes I get a little bit of lipstick on my lip. Sorry. And as of course, I want to share with you before I continue, start with my daily thoughts on this Take Care of Yourself Saturday. Let's see a little bit of a beautiful day today. Isn't that beautiful, guys? To see the vitamin D coming down, the healthy vitamin D in the sun. Lovely, right? Wow. Isn't that awesome, my dear friends? I thought I'd share that with you today before I start with my daily thoughts. Now, my daily thoughts today, of course, are Take Time for Yourself Day. And what I want to share today is the topic of self-care. And this day and age, this crazy age going on in this world today, self-care to me is such an important thing too, right? And as I continue sharing with you today, my friend, I'll share some examples of how I'm learning about self-care. But to take care of yourself on a daily basis, as well as now that you have to have some distance from others, spending time with yourself and taking care of yourself is a key important thing to do. Now, it helps you prevent burnout. It reduces negative effects and stress and promotes a more healthier well-being too, right? And I know, because this crazy thing that's happening nowadays with the coronavirus, we get ourselves so stressed out and so bogged down and so crazy, it's mass hysteria, So now that we have to distance ourselves from people, self-care to me is imperative. It's important. And I think that the well-being of our mind and body can really help us. So self-care is good, especially it's good for your family. Top priorities. What is the top priority? Is your family, yourself, everybody around you in the world today. It's a top priority to have self-care nowadays. Now, so I want to share with you today some interesting little tips that I've learned along the way that's going to help you understand how we can take time for self-care on a daily basis. And here they are, my lovely friends. It'll help you stay well and healthy. Now, the first one I think would be take time to go for a walk. And you still can. You can still distance yourself from people and if the weather is beautiful, get outside with a beautiful vitamin D shining upon you. It's beautiful. Totally disconnect yourself from the phone for a while, for half an hour to an hour. Just disconnect completely. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Disconnect for the phone, disconnect completely, and just have some quiet time for yourself. How about taking time for some needed meditation? That's a good thing as well. Watch some motivational videos. If you like to get motivated on a daily basis, watch some motivational videos. Go on YouTube, Google it, whatever you need to do to take time for yourself. Get plenty of rest, because rest is imperative. It is so imperative to have some good rest, right? And of course, listen to some beautiful music, right? Also, if you can have a bath, sit quietly, have a nice warm hot tub of a bath. Do things for yourself. Learn some new, beautiful, healthy recipes. Create a new healthy meal. Take part in a fitness class. You can do it online, guys. If it's not a good idea to go to go to the gym, do it online. There's so many YouTube videos and instructional videos on exercises. They're fantastic. I love them. I love them to bits. So these are some wonderful tips on how we can take time for ourselves. It's imperative, because when you have to distance yourself and you have to take time for yourself, why not do that? Why not take time for yourself? And I do encourage taking time for yourself, taking some time for you, doing some interesting things. Hey, how about doing me a favor and sharing down below what you do to take time for yourself or to do some self-care? Share with me some of your self-care tips. I'd like to know. It's always good to share with one another, and so we can help each other spend time for ourselves and do the self-care we need, right? For example, I'm actually a very introverted person. I love taking time for me. But I tell you, I have something I want to share. About 19, almost 20 months ago, when I started my journey on the online marketing, social media marketing world, I got so bogged down and so stressed out in doing it. I spent like 20 hours online. I forgot about around the house. I forgot to help take care of myself. I forgot about so many things. I stopped eating healthy. I wouldn't get enough rest. For some reason, it was just so imperative that I got to work online. 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 I never thought to take time for self-care. And so it got to the point where I gained a lot of weight. I didn't get enough sleep. I ended up getting some issues like a lot of bladder infections, and I got more colds than I normally would get. And I found myself exhausted 24/7 because I wasn't taking time for self-care. Now, and then about 6 to 7 months ago, I stopped doing the craziness. I knew I could still work online, but what was I doing for myself? I wasn't taking care of myself. So I continued the practice, as I always did anyways for a year, waking up in the morning with gratitude and affirmations and a quiet meditation to soothe my mind. And then I would shower, exercise, have a good workout on my recumbent bike. And then I take part in a morning motivational class with the company I'm a part of with Cooler Brands. We have a beautiful motivational class with the membership I'm a part of. I love it. And that helped motivate me even more. And then it carried on for my day. And then I literally will and that's basically, I'd say, the first 2 hours of my day was for me. And then I found myself feeling more alert, feeling more energized. I felt better. Maybe not physically, because I do have a lot of physical issues with my knees, and I'm preparing now for my surgery. But you know what? Those first 2 hours a day are imperative for self-care for me. And then I do it in the evening too. I shut all my devices off, and since I'm a big old fan of beautiful TV. I love my movies, especially TCM. I love the older movies. I will go on to my movie channels and just enjoy a good, solid movie. And just enjoy, you know? I mean, that's what I love. Plus, I also take time that I shut everything down and just enjoy a good meditation with some music in the background. That's a good thing, listening to some music. And if you guys love TV and you love the movie channel, watch some good movies. Because when you got to take time for yourself, and nowadays, when you have to distance yourself from people, that is some good things I wanted to share with you today. Because believe it or not, since I've been practicing my self-care in the morning and the evening every day, I'm starting to feel more energized. I'm starting to feel that I can do this. And I basically take an hour in the evening to prepare my daily thoughts every day, because I have written down now in a book. I have a book here where I write down all I want to share with you today, all my daily thoughts, because I do have my 7 topics a week. And I really take time for that, because to me, when I share my daily thoughts today, I'm sharing and giving value, and it helps me. It helps my self-care as well. So I hope this helped you all, because to me, we are our top priority to take care of ourselves with self-care every single day. And when we do that, it's wonderful, because I know the mass hysteria. We're not looking after ourselves. We're going a little bogged down. Granted, if you need to get enough cleaning supplies and toilet paper, that's your choice. But I just do enough for a month, and that's enough for me, because I know as time goes by and the spring and summertime comes, things will ease up. But taking time for yourself, doing self-care is a top priority, because therefore you are dealing with life issues nowadays in a better, more way. Now let's listen to some quotes that I have. I've got quite a few here, and I want to share them with you. And my top quote I like to say is, give yourself the same care and attention that you give others, and watch yourself bloom. Or this one by Katie Reed. Self-care is giving the world the best of what's left of you, which is the best of you. Or the one by Mandy Hale. It's not selfish to love yourself, take care of yourself, and make yourself a priority. It's necessary. Or here, self-care is a priority and necessity, not a luxury. Or you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. The one here from Allie Washington. By taking care of myself, I have so much more to offer the world than I do when I am running on empty. And here, be kind, be patient, be generous, be accepting, be all of these things to yourself. That is where it begins. And I hope my share today on my daily thoughts, take time for you on the topic of self-care, helped you all as well as it helped me to share it today. And thank you, Gary and Julie, for coming on and saying hello. I'll give you a mwah. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.